Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of my Sims 4 Covenant Legacy Challenge. My name is Ronald the Simmer, and this is episode 41. So, guys, we are currently here at the count. Oh. Oh my god, I'm so sorry if I sound sick. I literally got sick overnight. Oh my god. Like, right after I went to bed from recording the last episode, well, no, from editing the last episode and uploading it. Well, I didn't go to bed at that time, I don't think. But literally that same day when I uploaded the episode 40, which was yesterday, I got sick cuz my brother, from me drinking off my brother, he was sick and he didn't tell me he was sick, and I had drunk his Sprite, and now I'm sick cuz I drunk his Sprite. And because of that, I'm like, I overnight I literally got sick. So I have the sniffles and I have like a little cough, and I'm currently sucking on and drinking water at the same time. A cough drop. So I do apologize if I sound, a little off. Um, but anyway, I am recording a video today because I do want to make more content for you guys because I will be at work. And I don't know when the next time I will be available to make YouTube videos. So I am going to start recording just a little bit so you guys can have some content. So, we are currently in a council meeting, guys. Because the queen is, of course, she's announcing the news to everyone right now that Lady Giselle, as you guys can see, is basically the new Lady Hand. I'm pretty sure everyone is looking confused and worried, like, why is Giselle sitting in, you know, the seat for essentially the Lady Hand and the princesses. And the queen is basically telling everyone that Giselle is now officially the Lady Hand. She's no longer going to be the Lady Knight. Everyone was also confused when they realized that Princess Elodie was leaving and they saw carriages outside. She's been gone for a couple days now. And as you guys can see, time has definitely passed. Not really. It's really been a day in the game. But I'm going to say a few days have passed since Elodie has, left. And Giselle, guys, she is now officially an elder. I had aged her up off screen because I just didn't really see the point in doing it because we were just with Giselle and her family. So I decided to age her up off screen, and this is how she looks, guys. So, and remember that she used to have very short hair that she cut, like in her, when she became a middle-aged woman. And now that she's an elder, she has grew her hair back out. But instead of it like making it one wild and free, she has decided to put it in like two pigtails. Well, I wouldn't call this pigtails. What would they be considered pigtails? I don't know, but she put it in two twin braids here, and I love it. I think it looks cute on her. Um, but yeah, she's now officially the Lady Hand, guys. I did change up Lady Reagan's look a little bit because I felt like I don't know. I felt like the braids were just not fitting her. She's been wearing braids basically her whole life, and I mean, she's still wearing braids her whole life. She's still currently wearing braids, but I felt like she probably would have gone for a more like simple look and put her hair in a bun and stuff like that. Um, now that she's an elder, she probably doesn't want to have to deal with her hair and her face all the time. She probably gets irritated with it. But yes, the queen is announcing, guys, that now Lady Giselle is officially the Lady Hand, and I'm pretty sure that the other council members here, they're going to start wondering, if who's going to be our Lady Knight. And the queen, or I feel like Celestia more so would ask that question, ironically enough. And then the queen would tell her daughter, "You, my love, you are now going to be my Lady Knight." Dionera, she probably would have said Dionera would have been my Lady Knight, but she has a business to attend to at Sunstone Castle. She'll be making her leave very soon with little L here, guys, because he has aged up into an infant. Um, but she's gonna tell Celestia here. Excuse me, I have to cough really quickly. I have to drink a little water with that. But yeah, she's going to go ahead and tell Celestia, you have never really been a part of these councils, but I think it's high time that you learn the ways of the queendom. And she would tell her daughter, Celestia here, that she is going to be officially her new Lady Knight. so that Deianira can attend to her duties at Sunstone Castle, and that she can start raising her own family. Um, and I feel like at this moment, guys, this is all worrying Clara because is it just me, guys, or does the council feel a little bit empty without Lady Audra and Elodie? I don't know. Is it just me? It does. But I feel like this all is all worrying Clara, even though she has a smile on her face. You know, she's putting on a poker face right now. This is all worrying Clara, and I feel like it's worrying her for the simple fact that she knows what's going on, and she is hating to see it before her eyes that Giselle has really won, and she really can't do nothing about it. But I feel like in this moment, she would look across the table and notice Deianira's face. Um, and Deianira is, you know, I feel like she's happy to get away from court, but she's not too thrilled about this whole thing with Giselle becoming the lady hand. Like, this is very much worrying her. Um, as you know, these two know what's going on. So this is they are very much worried, and I feel like even though Reagan doesn't know like what's really going on, I feel like Reagan has an idea. Reagan stays to herself. She doesn't get into a lot of the politics. She is a politician, of course, because she wouldn't be if she wasn't on this council. But I really feel like she minds her business because she's trying to stay alive. Um, and you know she doesn't really have a bad relationship with Giselle. I can see here she doesn't. She doesn't. Um, Let me actually look at the household relationships right now. Yeah, she really says to herself, guys, she really only has a good relationship with the queen and Princess Deianira. That's right now in the household. Like she's very much loyal to the queen. She doesn't really have a relationship with Clara nor Giselle, but I'm pretty sure she's more closer with Giselle than Clara, and I'm pretty sure it's not out of want, it's out of a little bit of fear because she even though she's always watching on the sidelines, I really feel like she knows that Giselle is no good. So she tries to stay to herself with that. And guys, Giselle has officially moved out the Lady Knight's chambers. She no longer sleeps here anymore. She's moved all of her stuff. It's an empty room now. Um, I didn't move Princess Celestia here because you know she's there's no point. She already has a room in the castle. Princess Celestia, she's gonna stay in her bedchambers here, which is designated to like a third born princess. So even though she is now the Lady Knight, just the same as Elodie was a Lady Hand, she's gonna stay in her quarters, her chambers. Where Lady Giselle has moved to, guys, she's moved to the hand of the tower of the hand. I don't really know which one is you know pronounce it as, but um this is how her chambers look. She has made it all nice. She's moved all of Audra's old stuff out of here, and she has fixed up her room for herself. She also has this journal right here, guys. Because if I don't know if I ever told you this, but Giselle has been documenting. Like she has her own personal journal because Giselle, she really can't tell her own family what's going on, except for Corbin. Corbin does know, but she doesn't really have a true friend that she can actually tell all of her wrongdoings to. So she does keep a journal, and she kind of writes down it's basically a diary for her. So she does write in here, guys. I have been keeping this with us for a while. I don't know why I never showed you guys this, but I did take it out her chest inside of her room, and I put it here on her goddess, like the goddess stand here, that she has the statue of their goddess. But yeah, this is Giselle's room. I think it's really nice. I really like the way it looks. You know, she's adding her red touches in here. She's moved herself up in here. I really didn't change much. I just changed the fact that because I was grappling with the idea, guys, if I should um make designated colors for each council position. Like, you know, the lady hand would be purple. That was my original idea, I think. But I ended up scrapping that idea like yesterday as I was like moving Giselle's stuff out. And I was like, I really don't see Giselle being in purple clothes. So I just decided to keep her in her red clothes and just change up the room. And that's just something I'm gonna have to do. You know, I feel like it's a little realistic as well. She's moving her stuff out of this room to go into the next. She's buying new things. So, um, yeah. She She's going. They're going to keep their family colors or their designated colors as per usual. They're going to keep their family colors and their designated colors per usual. So I'm not going to change their family colors when they do, ascend to a new council position. They're just going to keep their same colors here. So yeah, I hope you guys like the makeover that I did give Giselle. I gave her like a little headband here. And oh my god, Margaret has aged up into an elder. I gotta give her a makeover now. Oh my god, so many makeovers because everyone is aging up right now. And guys, the queen is not far along. She is not far along. I do want to get a portrait made of her while she's this age, so that we can remember her when she was like an adult woman. But anyway, yes. The queen has officially announced to everyone that Celestia is now going to be the new Lady Knight. Lady Giselle is going to be the new Lady Hand. And I really do feel like this has worried Giselle. And she does want to talk to Lady Reagan, guys. Um so, yeah. We have new court positions. Oh, it's almost Celestia's birthday as well. Oh my god, guys. She's about to become a young adult. So, um I don't mean to keep pausing, guys, but I do have like a few things to say. I asked you guys if I should do like teenage or young adult marriages. If one partner is a young adult and the other partner is a teenager, and um Fantasy asked actually like she thought it would like it'd be agreeable with my playthrough, and I think it is kind of agreeable with my playthrough considering that they're already betrothed, so I might as well just get them married. I don't think that I don't think that I'm gonna allow the women to get pregnant while they're teenagers, but if the male is a teenager and the woman is a young adult, I will allow them to try for a baby. But um, like Celestia, I'm not gonna allow her to get pregnant right now. I'm gonna wait till she's a young adult. Um, so yeah, I haven't even edited my like MC command center to like allow them to get married if they are teenagers. So when I do get a chance, I will do that. So anyway, guys, yeah, that is basically what has happened at the council. So guys, oh, as is I'm about to start this little segment here, Lamont is sending letters to his mother. I guess she can go ahead and chat with her son for a little bit. Um, but right now, guys, Lady Clara and Lady Reagan have decided to talk in private. So, following the council meeting, immediately after, Clara had pulled Reagan to the side and asked her for a private meeting in her own bedchambers here. Um, and basically, right now, Lady Clara is telling Lady Clara here is telling Lady Reagan about how she feels about this whole situation. And right now, Reagan, I feel, is keeping her mouth a little bit shut. She does not want to get too involved here. Um, but I feel like as she's like talking to Reagan, she's also sending like letters to her son. I'm pretending, of course, because that's not actually happening. But let me drink a little bit of water right quick. But I do feel as if she's telling Reagan about how she feels about this whole situation, and she's asking to basically keep a tight lip about what's going on right here. And essentially, what she's telling Reagan is that she does not think this whole ordeal with the Queen and announcing Lady Giselle as the Lady Hand is a good idea. And Lady Reagan, I feel like, would be like, why don't you think it is a good idea? Reagan has I mean, Giselle has done a lot for the country so far. She's been loyal to the Queen since the beginning of her reign. Why wouldn't you think this is a good idea? I feel like it would be an amazing idea to make her as the Lady Hand. And Clara would call her out on that BS, and she would be like, "Don't tell me you think that is. Don't tell me you really believe that. Like, we all know this. We all know who Giselle really is, and she's not the hero that um." She's not the hero that she tries to paint herself out to be, is what she's essentially telling Reagan. And I think Reagan in that moment would kind of, calm down. When she wouldn't, I wouldn't feel, I don't think she's like heated right now, but I feel like she would like sit back and realize, you're right. And Clara would essentially tell Regan she's not going to outright say that we need to stop Giselle because she doesn't know what side Regan is leaning on, but she's definitely going to go ahead and tell Regan that something must be done. Something must be done to help the queen out. And guys, right outside of this room right now is Princess Dianera. She's right now listening on what's going on, and I feel like she wants in, and I think that she's gonna knock on the door. Well, I don't think she's gonna knock on the door. I actually think she's gonna barge in, and she's gonna kind of frighten the two of them because they're kind of discussing Lady Giselle. Um, but I feel like in this moment, I feel like Dianera, Dianera, she has been consumed by grief over the death of her sister, and oh God, she has been consumed by grief over the death of her sister and Lady Audra, which is essentially like her aunt, and she would tell Clara essentially that she wants in. Whatever you have going on to stop Giselle, she wants in. And she's essentially going to tell her, like, I'm leaving for Sunstone Castle today. I'm going to be going home. I'm going to be starting my life away from Odina Castle for a little bit. But whatever plans you have going on, Clara, I want in. And I feel like she's going to go ahead and tell her that. And I feel like in this moment, Regan, she was not, Regan, she was not involved with anything that Clara had going on. She was actually kind of trying to push her away from the idea. Um, I mean, she of course agreed with her in some sort of extent, but now she's kind of been thrust in this like in this situation because of the princess in a way, because the princess overhearing their conversation throughout the door, and basically Clara, talking about how she needs to protect the queen and how Giselle is not so much of a good person, and Dianera, of course, putting the dots together. She has essentially told, thinking that Regan is also involved with this, that she wants in whatever plans they have. And I think that Regan, somebody who has always been stealthy and never getting into like court business and politics and kind of say to herself loyal to the queen, she's going to be like, well, God damn it. I messed up. I messed up by even trying to talk to Clara, but I feel like Regan in this moment would realize that she is now a part of this, whether she likes it or not, sadly. And yeah, it's crazy, guys. Clara, she's tired of this. She's going to make the best of the situation. But she is tired of this whole ordeal. She wants Giselle out. She can't do much about it right now because of course the queen, her mind has been warped before. So she believes lies that have been made by magic. And on top of it all, Giselle has been made out to be a hero in the country. She can't do much about the situation. But Daenerys is telling Clara here that she wants in. And I don't know if you guys seen it just now. That was a crow. But this is also a part of Lady Clara's plan. She's actually gotten her a crow, a magic crow, is what I'm going to say. And this crow has been spying on Giselle. She wants information on Giselle. She does still have her spy network. She still has her spies here who are looking around the castle for Clara. But she also now has a crow to do a better eye looking, because the male servants, they can't get everywhere around the country. I mean everywhere around the castle, and it'll start to become too suspicious. So she now has a crow here to watch every move of Giselle, and that's basically what she's telling the ladies here. She has a magical crow that is going to go ahead and watch Giselle so that we can catch her in any act that she does wrong. This crow almost records whatever she's doing, and hopefully soon she'll make the wrong move, and we'll catch her. We'll catch her. Because Clara is tired of this, guys. She lost her good friend Audra because of Giselle. And if she wants her family to succeed after her, if she wants her family to survive, she has to basically make sure that she gets rid of Giselle. So I think that Clara here, oh, not Clara, but I feel like Dianira, she's gonna go ahead and kind of socialize with this crow here to kind of get a good look at him. Oh my god, and that Gona has also become a elder as well, guys. Oh, they're getting so old. Oh, the first generation, they're dying out, and so sad to see. But she's gonna go ahead and get a good look at this crow, and I feel like Dianira is gonna have a good smile on her face. You know, like, yes, we're finally going to get rid of Lady Giselle. Like, it needs to. She needs to get brought down. And I feel like she also have a lot of sympathy for like, well, um a lot of hate towards Giselle, especially now that Thomas is her concubine. Um, she probably hears, probably when they were laying in bed together, him venting to her about this situation, and her having to keep a tight lipped about it because, she knows what's really going on, but he feels like, his mother is this evil person. But she's gonna try to put a stop to all this Dianira. She's gonna help. She's gonna help Clara in her plans, and Reagan here is terrified that she's going to get executed. Oh my God, Reagan. Reagan has always been a sideline character. She's always said to herself, and I did that purposely. Because she was never one to like get into too many politics. Like, she's very confident in herself. She's cheerful. She's a bookworm. Like, she's pretty much a loner. You know, and she's a wise woman. That's why she never really got into politics. Well, she obviously was in politics, and that's why she never really like entertained the idea of gaining more power than what she already had. And the queen was up here looking after little L here. I do want you guys to see how you look before we do move them out. So let's go ahead and get Dianira to come up here. She's going to leave the girls here to it. Um, so we do have things in store, guys. We have chessboard pieces of the chessboard moving now. Yes, and I think that would be the title of this episode. Pieces of the chessboard that are moving. But also, guys, one thing I did realize, Reagan does want to talk to Marcella. I really do think that she does. She does feel like something nefarious is going on. I mean, she knows now that the bills have been spilled. And she doesn't really know fully because Dianira didn't tell her everything, but they just think that, Giselle is this awful person. But I do feel like she has a lot of sympathy towards Marcella, and she kind of realizes that maybe Audra was actually not a criminal like they say she was. And she's not gonna speak that opinion out loud, but she does have a lot of sympathy towards Marcella. I actually want to see something really quickly. Yeah, she was friends with Lady Audra. She was definitely friends with Lady Audra, and the crazy part is she's not even friends with Giselle, so she definitely feels that Audra was unjustly killed. That is so sad. Oh, poor Reagan just taking out all this, hurt in. But let's just get her to kind of use the restroom here, and then she can come over here and play some chess with Lady Clara here, so they can get their fun up a little bit. Let's see, and yeah, we're gonna go ahead and wake up Prince L, so that you guys can get a good look at our little prince here. And then right after this, guys, we are going to go ahead and hop over to Princess Elodie because she wishes to speak with Marcella. So that is something we're going to do. Let's go ahead and get Prince L up. Let's go ahead and change him into his, let's see, I'll change outfit for him. Let's put him in his everyday wear, and then we can go ahead and breastfeed him because I'm pretty sure he's hungry. He's such an intense baby, guys. I did try to feed him earlier. He did not want to get fed. He was he was sleepy and hungry at the same time, but he did not want to get fed. He's such an intense infant. She has a difficult baby on her hands with this one. Come on, you know what? I'm just gonna use MC Command Center to show you his everyday wear. Because the game is not allowing me to show you because I think they canceled it out. Clara is getting a call again. We don't know that lady, so we're just going to ignore that. Um, oh my God, the queen wants to embrace Joel. She's feeling a little frisky. Oh, the queen has come in here to see. She's like, "What's going on in here? It's a party." But she's coming over to see little Lady Clara's new companion here. She probably is very amazed right now. There's nothing really suspicious going on here. Okay, let's go back to Dianera. I'm sorry, guys. I have to cough. Let me drink some water. Yeah, I've been trying to feed him. I'm so sorry to Sim. I'm so sorry, Sims 4. I've been trying to feed him. He's just not. He's a difficult child. Come on, let's get fed, L. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys how the prince looks. Come on. Come on, Dianera. Okay, maybe I can do it this way. Let's see. Boom, 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 boom. I really can't because it's moving too fast. Okay, maybe I should just bring the walls down. I could just do this. This is how Prince L looks, guys. He is so, so, so adorable. I really feel like out of all the queen's grandkids, he might be the cutest one. Um, as an infant. So this is how he looks. He's so, so adorable to me. He does have his father's purple. He has his mother and father's purple eyes, and their silver, their silver white hair. So I love that so much. So she's gonna go ahead and breastfeed him, guys. Okay, he finally wants to eat now. Oh my God, because he did not want to eat earlier. He was being such a difficult child. But we're gonna go ahead and start to. Let's see. Where's Thomas? So I'm pretty sure the queen might know Thomas. Where is Thomas? Well, I'll just go through. Yeah. Let's go ahead and come here. Maintain. Move him out and move into active house. No, not this household. Let's move him in with Joel, so that he can go already. So he can already start making his way to Sunstone. Yeah, Sunstone Castle. And then once Dianera finish breastfeeding Elle here, we're gonna move them out. Oh, the castle has gotten so small, guys. The only person still here is Celestia. All the princesses have moved out. Amir still lives here as well. I think I should move him in the castle, because I do want the queens to start, the mothers of the children to start taking care of their own children. I really, it's a challenge, but I like to play with the babies and stuff like that. It kind of brings a bigger bond to their relationships. So I tend to like to play like that. So um the mothers will definitely be taking care of their children more often. But Dianera, she's a little bit of a distant parent from her children. She kind of lets the butlers take care of her babies more often. Like Elodie, she was always on top of like making sure that Elle was okay. I mean, not Elle, but Moira and Arwen were okay. But Dianera, she kind of just lets the butler handle the child business. So she's kind of not a close mother with her kids, kind of following in the footsteps of her own mother. Let's go ahead and move Sim into other household. She can go ahead and move him in with his grandfather Joel. So there we go, guys. We don't know who that is. But yes, little Elle and Dianera, as well as Thomas, they are going to start making their way over to Sunstone Castle in their carriages. Okay, guys, so we are here with Princess Elodie and her family. I'm gonna say before she basically got to Moonstone Castle, she made a stop over here at Crescent's Castle to basically visit her Marcella, her sister-in-law, and of course her brother. I feel like that will become like a package deal there. Right now she's just breastfeeding Arwen. And yeah. Oh my God, Arwen ages up in 2 days as well. What about Moira? 1 day. So Moira is about to become a child, guys. Oh my God, that's gonna be exciting. But anyway, yes, we have them right now, just in the Crescent Castle. Um, because Elodie has sympathy for her good cousin Marcella here. Not her cousin, her sister-in-law. I don't know why I call her cousin because they are no way in shape or form blood related. Oh my god, look at this, guys. This is so cute. He's playing with his daughter. Oh my god. I really feel like Victor really loves his daughter. He's gonna be such a good dad. But look at them. Everybody's cheering him on. Oh, here's Marcella, guys. So let's go ahead and a friendly introduction. They know each other, guys. Look at this. Okay, look. Stargazer deleted Marcella from being friends. Why would that? Is the game deleting their relationships? Like, I wonder why they're doing that. But you know, we can make this around a story. Maybe Marcella has completely distanced herself from Elodie because no one believes her. That definitely could be the reason. So let's just go ahead and greet her again. But Elodie definitely believes that her mother was a corporate culprit in all of this. Let's also go ahead and get her to hug her brother because she has not seen him in a while. So go ahead and greet Marcella here. So okay, you have greeted her now. And then we can go ahead and hug her brother. Come on. Oh, poor Arwen. What's wrong? She's tired. Let's just send her back home so this can be a lot quicker for us. Go home, go home. There you go. It reset her completely because of that. Okay, let's where did he go? Let's go ahead and go over here and hug. She is very close with Oren. That is so that's probably why she has so much sympathy for Marcella because of her brother. She's very close to her brother Oren. Go ahead and hug your brother. Come on, my love. LOD, come on. Please stop being difficult for me, please. Go ahead and hug your brother and he can come up here and talk to Marcella. Victor's just down here talking to his daughter the whole time. He's such a daddy's girl. No, that would be her. He is such a girl's dad, I should say. But she's gonna basically hug her brother and ask him how he's been, and he's probably gonna say the best he can be. He's going through so much, having been banished by his own mother from court for a lie that has been created. And Elodie would be like, "Watch, mind your tongue, brother. My mother would never lie on anyone. Lady Audra did what she did, and she had to pay the price." And I feel like maybe Oren would be like, "Do you really believe that, sister? Like, do you really believe that our good Lady Audra would try to plot to kill the Princess Artemis and try to take her throne? Do you really believe that she would have done that?" And I really feel like, oh, I'm noticing right now, guys, they kind of have the same nose. But she would be like, the evidence was there. She was caught red-handed. My mother would not make up these lies. And I think Ori would just be like, go talk to Marcella. Like, he would just tell Elodie to go talk to Marcella. He wouldn't want to talk about it with her because, of course he would not. She wouldn't understand. Elodie, she believes the lies that have been created because why wouldn't she? Okay, let's go ahead and end this conversation with your brother. Look at her. She's crying a little bit. Why is he doing that? Okay, go ahead. Go talk to Marcella. Come on. And maybe you can go ahead and meet your nephew and your niece while you're here as well. And so, guys, I do think I'm gonna end the episode off with Elodie getting pregnant again, or trying for a baby at least, because if she doesn't get pregnant, she's gonna have to wait 24 hours. No, 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 no. Do not go pick up your daughter. You're gonna come up in here to talk to Marcella, but she's gonna go ahead and reach out for help. I guess she's going to basically talk to Marcella here and see if she's okay, at least on both ends. If Marcella is okay, if the princess is okay. And she's going to apologize for, everything that's going on with Marcella. But, oh, look at Marcella. She has so much empathy for Elodie. She probably thought that she would never see her again. But I feel like Elodie would, basically tell Marcella here that everything is going to be okay. What your mother did was wrong, but we can move past this. And I do think that Marcella would keep, be silent about that. You know, she wouldn't say much on the matter. Like, yeah, I guess my mother was wrong. Like, even though Marcella doesn't believe it, she's not going to argue with the princess about it because this is the princess. If this is what Elodie believes, this is what she believes. And she doesn't want to ruin this relationship she has with her. Let's also get them to stargaze. Yeah, because this is something that she wants to do with Marcella. But she's not going to make her, believe what she wants. She hopes that one day the truth will come to the light. And I feel like Marcella herself is trying to plan something as well in the back of her mind on how to like make like how to prove that her mother is innocent in this all. Um, but this kind of made her happy with this interaction with the interaction that she has with Marcella. Let's actually just get them. I'm gonna remove them from the group really quickly. Let's see. Remove from group. Remove from group. And then I'm gonna get these two to come outside really quickly so they can stargaze. Come on. Yes, there we go. Now you guys can go outside. I think I'm gonna just go ahead and send these two on home so they can already, start the process of like, going home. And I'm gonna get Elodie to go ahead and kind of spend a little bit more time here so that she can meet her niece and her nephews, or her niece and her nephew, and spend a little bit of time with Lady Marcella. Asked to stargaze, but yes, Marcella is coming over here to offer her condolences because she has a great sympathy for Marcella, and I think that Elodie in this moment she would tell Marcella, even though you're banished from my mother's court, when I'm queen, I will make sure that you have a place by my side. You have been a loyal friend for a very, very long time, Marcella, and I do not wish to see you hurt in this matter. I know from my point of view, from my ways of living, you have been by my side for my whole life, and I truly believe that you are innocent in this matter. You have nothing to do with your mother's crimes, and I'm going to make sure that when I am queen, you're going to be my lady hand, is what she's telling Marcella essentially. I don't know if you guys can tell, but don't these two kind of look similar? They were born from two completely different people who are not related at all, and they look a little similar. They have like different noses, but I feel like they have like almost the same eyes in a way. But yes, that's what she's basically telling Marcella here. Like, you're not at fault for your mother's crimes. Um, but now I think she's going to be asked to be introduced to Thea. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Why is he not home? Go home, Victor. There we go. I think Marcella's going to get Thea. Let's go ahead and get her to come inside as well, so that she can go ahead and get introduced to her niece. Why is Thea all the way on the ground right here? Asked to be introduced to Thea. I think she's about to do that actually. She is. She is. Okay, this is so cute, guys. So she's gonna go ahead and introduce her niece to Princess Elodie here. This is so cute. Oh my god. I want to take a picture of this, guys. Let me do that right now. That is Princess Elodie's niece. Oh my god, that's so cute. So let's go ahead and take a picture of this. These two beautiful sister-in-laws. But anyway, yes, guys, that is basically essentially what's going on in the story right now. Elodie just wanted to come over and give her condolences to Marcella and let her know that she's on her side. And though what her mother did was wrong, she knows that she is not at fault. She knows that Marcella herself is not at fault. Um, so let's go ahead and can she not put the baby in the crib? I guess not. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead. Put Thea down here. Um, which is nice that she does know Thea now, and I do want her to come over here and greet um little Kylas here. This is her nephew, and Poppy has also aged up into a child, which is interesting because I didn't even know this. So I have to give her a makeover as well. She has the gap like the queen does. Maybe she might grow out of it. But let's go ahead and get them to yeah, there she goes. She now knows her nephew, and hopefully she can go ahead and meet Poppy now. And then after this, we're gonna go ahead and get Ellie to start traveling back home. And tonight, guys, we're gonna get her to try for her third child. So let me think right now. Who's all pregnant? It's just Nadine. Nadine's the only one pregnant right now. Okay, so she has met Poppy. Okay, guys. So with that being said, I'm gonna see you all back at Moonstone Castle. Okay, so we've made it back at Moonstone Castle. We're gonna put Princess Artemis in this crib here so that she can go to bed. And right now, Prince Victor is reading his daughter to sleep. He I made this. I didn't decorate this room because literally Princess Moira is gonna be aging up in basically today. So I'm just gonna decorate it, I guess, when she does become a child, which is going to be today. I'm most likely gonna do it off camera because I'm not gonna be here too long. But Moira, yeah, this is gonna be her bedroom now. I just moved little Arwen in here because they already had like a crib here. You know, Moira, most of her life, like her toddler life, she kind of grew up at basically a little bit even during her infant time. She kind of grew up at Odina Castle. So she's just getting back home. She has not been home in such a long time. But these colors kind of fit Arwen, so I just decided to put her in here. And I might make the colors in this room a little darker blue. Um, I'm trying to see. Maybe I actually should put the princess on the third floor because she is the heiress to her mother's castle. Essentially, well, she's basically the heiress um, after Elodie. So maybe I might put Moira on the third floor. But anyway, I just wanted to tell you guys what was going on before I did hop over to the harem. Okay, guys, so and instead of like going over to the harem, I decided to just like do an automatic roll for tonight. Some breeding or mating ritual. So as we all know, 1 through 2 is always going to be Victor. 3 through 4 is going to be Lamont, and now 5 through 6 is going to now be Cyrus. So I guess we got to get a six-sided die out for this, and we're gonna go ahead and roll to see which male is going to get selected to breed with our queen tonight, our princess. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Cyrus again? Oh wow. Oh, oh wow. That is very interesting, guys. It's almost like Soren is pushing for Cyrus to basically breed with the princess because of his elevation, like because of his status as a child of the Mother Seer. Like he's trying to make sure that the princess has as many kids as possible with him, so that her image can be stronger. And maybe Soren feels a little guilty for having the princess basically you know allowing Victor and her to have another child together or try to have another kid together because of what's going on in the queendom right now, how everybody's like kind of turning against um Princess Moira in a way. He kind of probably feels subconscious guilty. I wouldn't say everybody's turning against her, but everybody's definitely giving Moira side eyes and stuff like that. Oh, this probably will very much upset Victor. Well, I guess guys, I'll see you back at the harem. Okay, guys, so we're back, and here we have Soren now talking to Cyrus about what is to come. He's basically telling him that, it's going to be his time again to try to give the queen another child. So he's going to go ahead and send him in. Well, actually, let's go ahead and disband this group. Oh, not go jogging. Don't go jogging. Let's go ahead and disband this group. Um, and we're gonna go ahead and add Cyrus to Elodie's group here. And I'm gonna send Cyrus back home after he's done talking to him. And I'm gonna get him to come up in here and talk to, of course, the princess. Is Are you going to what's going on? Come on. There we go. So he's gonna go ahead and get his last interaction, and he's going to tell Cyrus what to do, tell him the good luck on his journey, and may the goddess and her saints be with you tonight. So Elodie's gonna go ahead and greet him, guys. It's so cool though. It's so ironic because she actually wants to talk with Cyrus. So Cyrus has been on the princess's mind. She knew not to try for a baby in her own bedchambers, because of course early in their marriage Victor did make the rule in their marriage that no other person other than him would try for a baby in their bedchamber or her bedchamber, that is exclusive for her and him. So she did come to the harem here to basically do her diligence, and try for a baby in here. So she's gonna go ahead, and I guess let's do small talk and just let's brag about the baby to him, like tell him how good Arwen is doing, and let's also just get to know him a little bit. Why not? And then, they already have a high enough relationship. She's gonna go ahead and kiss him after that. He knows what he's in here for, and they're just gonna get straight to business after they get the formalities out the way. Come on. Elodie has learned more about Cyrus and is attracted to him. Well, we already knew that, didn't we? What she wants to do. She wants to ask him out. I guess we can do that like another time. She's gonna go ahead and kiss him, and then we're gonna get them to try for a baby. Look at her tickling him. I think she really does like Cyrus, and she's kind of trying to not, in a way, because of course she has got this commitment to Victor in some type of fashion. But this is her duty as princess. She has other lovers. Well, she will have other lovers because she must make sure she has the best offspring. Are you guys about to try for a baby? Come on, you guys can do it. It's 5 in the morning. Try for a baby. Oh my god, their romance bar, their friend bar. Oh my god, they're doing this 3 times. So let's go ahead and get them to do their. Okay, good. What you guys think about this whole situation? Like, tell me what you guys think about Soren sending Cyrus in here again to basically try to get the princess pregnant. I really feel like this may be like some ploy, or maybe Margaret is paying Soren off in some type of fashion. Who knows? Like, make sure my son gets as many breedings as possible with the princess. Because this is a harem, It's politics within a harem. I wouldn't think otherwise. Let's see. Can you take a pregnancy test? What about now? There you go. Go ahead, take your pregnancy test. And here's Lamont. He is coming down here. So go ahead and take your pregnancy test. She wants to go ahead and ask Cyrus out on a date. So I think I will in the Queendom, guys. I think I'm gonna like make little places around. I haven't done it as of yet, but I will make little places around the castle, like around the Queendom, so that they can go out and stuff like that. Because they are always at castles and stuff. So I think off camera is what I'm gonna do. Make little places around the Queendom, like outing places, like taverns maybe, or like little getaways, like I don't know, like ruins or something like that. So that way the princess can take him out on a date. Because she obviously wants to treat her lover here. Let's see if she's gonna be pregnant, guys. Oh my god, the princess is pregnant again. Ooh, this is very interesting. Very interesting indeed. Another child from Cyrus, guys. And it today is the prayer rites. Oh my god. I have a corrupted mod here. I did not know that. I have to go see what mod is corrupted. Um so next episode, guys, we will be back with the queen. Because her birthday probably is today. No, it's tomorrow actually. Um but Moira's birthday is today actually. We might stay with the princess a little longer in the beginning of the episode. And then we might hop over to the queen because I want to do the prayer rites with the queen. So she's gonna go ahead and tell Cyrus that she is with child. Um, I used to be of the belief that when I used to play with my Amazon challenge like off screen, I used to allow my Sims to like kind of figure out they're pregnant on their own. I wouldn't let them take pregnancy tests. But since I started doing YouTube, I have not been doing that. And I kind of like the idea um with Fantasy Esque's on Amazon playthrough that the vampires just kind of innately know that they're pregnant as soon as they have conception happen. And I kind of like that with my witches as well. Like, they kind of innately know their magic. Um, so maybe it might take them a little bit, maybe like a few minutes to realize that it happened. But I think that Elodie kind of subconsciously already knows that she's pregnant, and she's telling Cyrus that he's going to be a father. Again. So this is interesting, guys. Another child is going to be born from Cyrus. Yes, and it's Princess Moira's birthday. So I feel like in the beginning of the episode, we're gonna celebrate Moira's birthday, and then we're gonna hop back over the to Odina Castle to celebrate the prayer rites. That's what we're gonna do. So anyway, guys, um, I gotta figure out what corrupted mod is in my game right now. It's working so perfectly fine, so I wouldn't haven't even noticed. But the game just did update, so that makes sense. Well, anyway, guys, my name is Ronald the Simmer, and I hope you enjoy this episode, but I will see you next time. Bye bye.